So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup. This is kind of what I do. Like if I were to wear makeup, this is how I would do my makeup. I'm also just gonna update, like have a life update, because I'm just so excited, like what has happened in the last couple weeks. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna try and make this video quick, but I talk like too much sometimes. Okay, what I already did was I moisturized my face. I used, are we gonna focus? I used my Tatcha Dewy Skin cream, and then I also used this. I love this stuff. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And sorry, my makeup's all over the place, so I kinda don't know where my stuff is. So let's talk about my update. And then I'm gonna use this milk primer. But first I'm gonna put my MAC strobe cream on. Oldie but goodie. This is like my favorite. Okay, so for the last 6 months, so I took a travel assignment. I've only done one travel assignment. This was my first assignment. And hold on, I need to wet my beauty blender. Okay, so the last couple months, so okay, let me just give a background about me. So I became a nurse 2018. Been at the same job since October of last year. So been at the same job. That was my stomach. Well, I'm still there, but I'm just PRN now. But I've been there full time since October of this last October. So, I've been traveling since the end of October. Was my first travel assignment. I took a travel assignment. I'm trying to think like the reasons why I was like, let's just do a travel assignment. Really quick, I am using the Armani foundation, Luminous Silk. I've been using this for a while and I actually like it. Like I usually mix my foundations, not that the color doesn't match me, but I just usually mix. But I'm not gonna mix this one because I actually really like it on its own. So I think what made me kind of like was like, okay girl, we're gonna do something different. I think mainly because when COVID first hit, you know, I wasn't a brand new nurse, but I didn't feel confident completely to do a travel assignment. And you know, when COVID hit, you know, people were freaking out. People, you know, contracts were high. But you know, at the time I liked where I was at. I mean, it was a hard situation with COVID, but I liked, you know, my coworkers, I liked my manager. you know, I wasn't really dying to get out of there like I was in this past October. So I kind of like started looking, like I went PRN, and I started looking for an assignment. At this time, a lot of people kind of already left, whether they went to a different department, whether they started traveling, whether they moved, whatever. A lot of people were leaving for different reasons. I think like that floor I was on, I loved that floor. I'm glad it was my first job as a new grad. Like, it was the best. I feel like it was the best at the time to be a new nurse. You know, like, I had a great preceptor, like everyone was so willing to help, and it wasn't a huge hospital. Like, it was a nice slow pace, not slow pace, but it was a smaller hospital, so kind of eased my way in to like learn how to nurse, how to be a nurse. So a lot of things changed on the unit, and I don't know, I was just like fed up, like not, also like I could be making a lot more money, like I could be paying off my debts, you know. So like a combination of the floor changing, people leaving, you know, us not being staffed as well, people really not helping, like the whole work environment became totally different. Like, it was a lot more work, and I feel like it just changed right before our eyes. Like, people who are still there now, like I'm still PRN, they know it's changed as well. Like, it's not just me saying like it's totally different, like it's totally different now. So it's just not the same, and that kind of also pushed me to do something different. I need to do my edges, because I always do my edges first because I don't want to have to wipe off my makeup. So sorry, I'm rambling, but so the work environment totally different, not the same. People were leaving. It just was going downhill. I felt like it was, I mean, I feel like a lot of people would agree with me, but in my personal opinion, it was just not the same, and it was just my time to go. Like, it was my time. You know, people outgrow jobs, people move on, and it was just, I feel like I need to take this opportunity now, not miss out on this round, you know, of money. So money, and I didn't like where I was at basically at this point, and it wasn't the same type of work environment and people just working together. It started to just, and like I just saw it coming. So I ended up going to a hospital in Wisconsin. I'm gonna do my concealer. So the concealer I'm going to use, I've been using a few different concealers all the time, but I'm gonna wear this Born This Way. I have 2 shades, Cookie and Sand. Okay, so I took a travel assignment in Wisconsin. I don't know, I'm not gonna say the name in case this does like blow up, if I ever do become, you know, a YouTuber. So yeah, I took a travel assignment in Wisconsin. Love it, love it. I'm still currently there as a traveler. But honestly, the best decision of my life. Like, I thought we were a real hospital. When I went there, I'm like, oh, what life have I been living? Okay, what life? There is life outside of, I don't know, 200 bed hospital. this is a, I don't even want to say a real hospital because that just sounds so mean, but it is a, what, 800 bed hospital, teaching hospital. There is a medical college right next to it. So overall, a wonderful experience. I am so glad I jumped and did it. I was so nervous. I am the type to be very like change and just doing things alone, just so yeah. And I'm on an oncology unit, so it is different from med surg, but I don't want to say our floor was oncology, but our population did have a lot of patients who you know, were solids. Or I'm there now. I did a 3-month contract and I extended. So originally I was supposed to be done in January like 24th. I ended up extending to April 23rd. And also while my time being there, the manager offered me a full-time staff job. So not only like did I jump and do this, you know what I'm saying, but I got a job out of it. I got a permanent job that I like, that is so great in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, it's busy. Like, you can get busy. Like, it's not all a cakewalk, but we're usually always staffed. It's usually 3 patients per nurse. I mean, there's a lot more tasks you have to do, such as like 9 times out of 10 you're doing labs for your patient, which is fine. Usually they all have a port or some type of central line. Doctors are on the floor, pharmacists are on the floor. It's just a great floor. And I accepted the job offer. So where I live now though, where I live now though, I'm about like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's more 2 hours. It's not that bad of a drive, but to work, I mean, I have an apartment there that I just leased out, which don't get me started about that. They ripped me off. So recently, my friend, like one of my good friends, I work with her on the same floor at my PRN job that I went PRN at. We were always talking about we started talking about the NICU last year. Like, we were trying to find our exit plan. Like, we literally, like, I went back to our old text. Like, we were trying to get out of there, okay? But as you know, it's hard to get into the NICU. It's very hard. And I feel like one reason why it's so hard is because once you become a NICU nurse, I don't think there's not a lot of turnaround in the NICU. Like, I think because nurses like it so much, they stay until they retire. Like, and that's a good thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It just makes that harder. So basically, my friend, I'm so proud of her. Another friend of ours, our old co-worker, kind of helped us get in. So yeah, she got the job, and then, you know, kind of like, I wasn't gonna apply because it was only a night shift, and you know, I was in the process of accepting my offer to Wisconsin. So I literally was like, well, you know, I need to work this out fast because I'm either accepting this offer, doing NICU, or, so long story short, I also got a part-time job in the NICU, which I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. I'm using a little bit of this NARS concealer. I can't really remember what concealers I've been using lately, so sorry. So I'm so excited that I'm in the NICU. Like, I'm so happy. Like, it literally kind of just fell, and I really feel like it's God. Like, God always has a plan. Like, I'm just starting to realize, like, you think you're gonna do one thing and God's just like, you know. So long story short, I got a position part-time though, which is fine because I'm going to be doing both jobs. Like, I feel like that's another reason why it kind of is just worked out perfectly, because I really like where I'm at in Wisconsin. Like, I love it there. So right now it's a full-time position, but I'm obviously going to drop down part-time. So right now I live 25 minutes from the NICU that I will be working at, but I'm gonna end up having to move. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm a NICU nurse. I'm gonna be a NICU nurse, and I have a part-time job at my hospital in Wisconsin, because I know I'm gonna drop down to part-time. Like, I'm not gonna work 5 days a week forever. I just don't like this for your edges on real hair. I don't have to use it. So yeah, my plan is to move more up north, northern Illinois. I mean, I'll be moving farther away from my NICU job, but I'll be in the middle of both my jobs, which is, you know, what I want. So I'll be pretty much 45-50 minutes from one, and then like an hour 10 from the other. So yeah, that is my update. I hope you guys stuck around to listen to me talk about it, but I'm just so happy. Like, God blessed me, because not gonna lie, like, I was getting like pretty sick of nursing. Not gonna lie, like, every nurse in America right now, we are getting used and abused, and I was trying to find an exit plan, like just get out of nursing completely, take 3 months off, figure it out. But now I look forward to kind of working now. I mean, no one likes to work, but it's more enjoyable for me to go to work. So yeah, I just feel like I enjoy going to work. Not that like, oh my god, I love working, but when you like what you're doing, it just makes it easier. And now that I'm about to learn a new specialty, something that I wanted to do, that I've been trying to do, because like out of nursing school, I wanted to do peds. I wanted to do something in that area. And then it was just, I don't know, it was different. Like, coming out of nursing school, they tell you, you know, get your experience. And I kind of got stuck in med surg. So now I'm an oncology nurse. I mean, I'm not OCN certified or whatever, but I am on an oncology floor, and that is in a way a specialty. They are a different population. You see different stuff. And let me tell you, oncology patients are so nice and grateful and appreciative. Fun fact. That's just my observation. So the fact that I don't have to be overwhelmed with 5 and 6 patients with no like real support and help from people who should be helping, and just the whole like hospital culture and just changed, unfortunately. The floor is not the same, but I'm not gonna complain anymore. I know they'll get it together. I just won't be there. You know, I would have kept my PRN job because I did just get chemo, like able to hang chemo. Did get my cert. So I would have definitely stayed if I didn't have a full-time and part-time job. But obviously I can't do both. So yeah, a long story short, I'm happy. I am happy. I'm gonna be a NICU nurse. So I'm definitely gonna be there for a while. So my whole plan was to move to Wisconsin and just work there, but this NICU thing kind of like fell in my lap. So I'll be just moving an hour up north, kind of in the middle. That is my update. So sorry, I kind of was like not explaining my makeup, so I did just put this all over my face. This is actually the honey. It's actually the honey one, which I love a lot better. So if you are a darker complexion, definitely use that. So we're gonna do our brows now. Okay, so I only have 7 minutes left to record. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish my makeup. So now we're going to contour, bronze, not even contour, just bronze. So I don't remember where I left off, but I did my brows and everything, which they're okay today. They're not the greatest. So now I'm using NARS to bronze. I really like this one. This is like my fave, and Hulu. So yeah, I'm just so excited, and I just feel like it all worked out, and like I wasn't going to apply. Like that's the funny thing. I was not gonna apply, and then my friend kind of like pushed me to do it, and ended up being part-time, and I'm like, great, that works. I can work with that. Okay, I'm so ugly. So yeah, I kind of like that bronze, and then we're gonna go and weep the Hoola just to darken it up a little bit. See how the Hoola is way darker? I don't like to go straight in with the dark one. I kind of like to transition it. Like that is really dark. That is really dark. So yeah, so we'll just do a little bit on the cheeks. And the nose. And then we'll do blush. So yeah, I'm super excited. It totally worked out in my favor. Just put on a little, I need to put on some gloss because my lips are looking crazy. I'm gonna do this Marc Jacobs. I would wear lipstick, but this gloss is so on its own. I don't really like to put anything under that gloss specifically. Do you see how crazy it already looks? Okay, so now I'm just trying to find the blush. Okay, this is the blush I'm gonna use. Max Floor Power. Floor. And this is very pigmented. I go cray with the blush. I don't know. I just go cray. But we're not stopping there. We're gonna put Orgasm on top. So this is another OG. This gives it the I like this because it gives it the color and the shimmer, but it's not enough color by itself for me. Okay, then we are still gonna put some shimmer on because why not? Why not? So we're gonna go in with another OG MAC Gold Deposit. I put that on first. And I'm not putting a lot because I really don't. Like if I was going out, I would probably put a lot more. But since I'm not, here it is. This is another one of my favorites, Marc Jacobs Guilty. Yeah, this is very good on its own, but I like the copperness to Gold Deposit. So, see, it's so cute. We'll put a little bit here. Bam. So yes, this is not the finished look. I have to put on my lashes and stuff, but let me come back and do that because I don't want my time today. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I don't really have much time left on my memory, so I finished my makeup. I put on my lashes. Sorry I couldn't really do a full head to toe. Sorry I couldn't do a full like get ready with me everything that I used. I will just do that like a voiceover video, but this is the finished look. So I do want to say I just want to wrap up what I was saying. I hope I wasn't rambling too much, but I am super grateful for this opportunity. Like I am so excited and happy to finally be doing this, and I feel like it's God. This is all his plan. This is all him, and I just can't believe it worked out this way. Like I'm a NICU nurse, and I also have a second job that I actually like going to. So not only did I gain a new kind of like specialty, I'm gonna be learning a new specialty, but I actually have another job that I like going to and I like being at. So I think that's a win-win, and I'm super happy and I'm super excited and I cannot wait. It is Friday, April 8th, 2022. What I'm gonna look like as a NICU nurse, April 2023. Like I cannot wait to be confident and just be a good nurse for my babies. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm sorry I kind of like had to rush and do my makeup because this is about to cut off. So thank you, and hopefully I'll be updating you guys, seeing what's up. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Peace.